Hey everyone, I'm Jack Ferdman, and this is Rewatching Oscars Movie Minute. It's Music and Mayhem Monday, and today's film is the classic musical from 1952, Singin' in the Rain. One Oscar nominated film, let's go. Now, Singin' in the Rain was directed by Stanley Donen and Gene Kelly, and it stars Gene Kelly, Debbie Reynolds, Donald O'Connor, and Jean Hagen. Okay, it's time to smile. There are many movies in the history of cinema that can brighten up a gloomy day with laughter, songs, dance, and romance, and pure joy. But one film rises above almost all the rest, and that's the absolutely brilliant, close to perfect Singing in the Rain. Set during Hollywood's chaotic transition from silent films to talkies, the story follows silent movie star Don Lockwood as he tries to survive the new sound era, while falling for the talented Kathy Selden. The problem? His glamorous screen partner, Lena Lamont, has a voice that could destroy their studio's future, leading to one hilarious and magical backstage comedy. And what makes Singing in the Rain so special is how perfectly everything blends together. It's a love story, a comedy, a musical, and also a wonderful homage to cinema history, especially the late 1920s introduction of sound films. Gene Kelly is simply a force of nature. Debbie Reynolds is charming and full of life. Donald O'Connor is absolutely hysterical. And Jean Hagen is unforgettable as the annoying Lena Lamont in her Oscar-nominated role. Now, the direction of Donen and Kelly gives every scene movement, color, rhythm, and energy. Good Morning, Moses Opposes, You Were Meant for Me, Make 'Em Laugh, and of course the title number are all magical. And yes, Kelly was such a perfectionist that he danced the iconic rain sequence while sick with a fever, with wool suits shrinking under the water and heat. Donald O'Connor was even hospitalized after filming Make 'Em Laugh, and while the famous Milk in the Rain story isn't true, the real behind-the-scenes stories are just as fascinating. Reynolds was dubbed by Betty Noyes for Would You, and in a wonderful twist, Hagen actually dubbed Reynolds, dubbing Hagen in the film. That's true. Even the Sid Charisse dream sequence is brilliantly choreographed, so her height never overwhelms Kelly. Almost all the songs were recycled from earlier works, except Moses Opposes and Make 'Em Laugh, yet everything feels fresh. I can go on and on and on about this film. Of course, the image that comes to mind for most is Kelly holding and leaning off a lamppost with an umbrella in hand. And although that moment is iconic as it comes, other scenes are just as memorable for me. The dance routine of Kelly and O'Connor tap dancing on and off chairs in Moses Opposes, the hilarious scene when Lena confronts the studio executives, and of course, every single second Donald O'Connor is on screen. The film is iconic, it's funny, it's romantic, it's colorful and hokey and magical, and timeless. Singing in the Rain is one of the few perfect films ever made. And I'm giving it, of course, an A+. And honestly, if I can go higher than that, I would. Now, Singing in the Rain was nominated for just 2 Academy Awards, that's it. One was for Best Supporting Actress to Jean Hagen, and the other was for Best Music Score, and it literally is embarrassing that it didn't win either one or any other for that matter. Now, I wasn't born back in 1952, but looking back at that time, this could be the biggest travesty of anything that's ever happened to the Academy Awards for me. How does it not win a single Oscar? Now check out my channel for an entire year's worth of reviews of another Oscar-nominated film right here on Rewatching Oscars Movie Minute. Because if the Academy took notice, it's worth a rewatch.